Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now today, in Western region, the Maragoli sub-tribe of the Luyan was celebrating their 46th Logori festival. This normally happened in Vihiga County at Mbale. It was started by Mudavadi's father, Mudavadi Mudambi, and Mudavadi took it from there as the patron of the celebration. It is one of the, actually, the cultural festival that has existed for a long time. That means 46 years. The culture has been there, and the other communities are also learning and embracing that. So, this cultural event brought together the Maragoli and other people from Western to celebrate. And Mudavadi, being the chief guest, he also had a speech, which is actually a bombshell and a breaking news as we are speaking right now. I was there personally. I was live streaming that event on my Facebook, and if you're not my follower, I'm just requesting you to go and follow me on Facebook. Come on Facebook. Just search for Stureh. Utanisaidia, just follow so that my numbers grow, and yes, you will be updated. I was there live streaming that program, and Mudavadi stood to speak. He talked about the issue of referendum, a looming referendum. That's number one. Number two, he has talked about a possibility of nullifying the 2027 general election. Why? He has explained that our 2010 constitution demands that a boundary review be done after every 8 to 12 years. So imagine from the time it was operationalized. It came into operation when Uhuru Kenyatta took over power, 2013, I think. So you count from 2013 to 2023, 10 years, 24, 25, 12, 26, 27. There has never been a boundary review. And to carry out a boundary review, it demands you do census. The last time census happened, was it 2019 or when? Then again, that census was nullified. Why? Mandera, Wajir, and Garissa, they were ordered for a census to be reconducted again before January 2026. January inakuja haijafanyika. So for a review census. Sasa ndio tufanye review ya hii boundary, census ilikuwa imekuwa ifanyika, haijafanyika. So there is an illegality. You must know population first, then population data will help. So for you to have legality in population, for you to carry out that program, you need data. And no data, valid data in boundary review, it means also election is null and void. The issue, he has talked about the issue of protected constituencies. Yani amuko mnafika ile idadi ya watu, nadhani ni watu 100,000. Labda mlikuwa 8 mkapewa with the thought in mind that you will grow within a period and mtafikisha ile kiwango ambacho kinatakana. Hamjafikisha. So Mudavadi is telling Kenyan people and the world at large that this country is in crisis, a constitutional crisis. Inamaanisha nini? Ruto ataendelea kutawala tu hivyo, ama kutaendelea namna gani, ama review itafanyika aje, ama haya mambo yataendelea aje? Many questions. let us meet in the comment section. But I want to leave you here with the full video from Musalia Mudavadi. Listen to him very carefully, and we'll have the engagement down in the comment section. Thank you so much, and let us meet in the next video.
Season, my people, allow me to state that 20 months into the 2027 general elections, there is a beckoning reality that 2027 is a referendum moment. Allow me to state, without fear of contradiction, that there is an imperative need for a constitutional review 15 years after the promulgation of the 2010 Katiba. As your leader and son, I must speak the truth about a looming constitutional storm. As a country, we are staring at a massive legal crisis where the 2027 election could be nullified before it even begins. Our 2010 Constitution demands boundaries review every 8 to 12 years. Our deadline was March 6, 2024. We have passed it. We are now in a period of constitutional non-compliance. Here is the catch. You cannot have a boundary review without a valid national census. The 2019 census was nullified in 3 counties, namely Mandera, Wajir, and Garissa. The court ordered a mini census for the 3 counties to be conducted by January 2026, yani mwezi goza. So, here are the issues. The census deadlock here is that a patchwork census mixing 2019 data with 2026 data is a legal impossibility. There will be no valid population data. Therefore, it means that no valid boundaries, and subsequently, no valid boundaries mean no valid election. Notably, the structural benchmarks, bottlenecks, is that our population has exploded, yet we are trapped in Article 89(4) of the Constitution that limited us to 290 constituencies only. Without a constitutional amendment, the IBC cannot give high-growth areas the representation they deserve, and our protected constituencies face extinction. At the county level, there is equally a serious conflict between the 2010 Constitution that allows IBC to name, rename, reduce or increase county wards, when the County Governments Act limits wards to 1,450 only. This again traps us into providing fresh wards to cater for the increased population and needs for resources closer to our people. Having noted that legal landmines that may hinder the delivery of the 2027 general elections and risk the nation departing from our long-held tradition of holding elections every 5 years, allow me to also bring forth more reasons for a beckoning reality that 2027 is a referendum moment. Fellow citizens, through Kenya's National Dialogue Committee, NADCO, formed for bipartisan talks on electoral and governance reforms, identified issues that only you can resolve via a referendum. And you remember NADCO was formed jointly also with the entire opposition, including the late Raila Amolo Odinga. And because he used to be a regular attendant of the Vihiga Maragoli Cultural Festival, I want us to show respect for him because he died this year, and this is a good moment for the people of Vihiga County to also honor the late Raila Amolo Odinga. If you can stand for 1 minute in honor of Mzee Raila. Thank you. Haya, tunakaribia kumaliza. Haya ni mambo mazito mazito ambayo nasema. That NADCO report identified that we must entrench the NG-CDF, that is the CDF, in the Constitution. So courts can never again threaten the bursaries of our children. I here add with conviction that we need also to introduce a new development fund, namely the Senate Oversight Fund, to cater for the specific role played by senators in providing for devolution. That means we make CDF constitutional and we also make the Senate funds constitutional. As part of strengthening devolution and inclusivity, fellow citizens, we should also constitutionalize the proposed creation of the Ward Development Fund, which is also a necessary creation for MCS. The Ward Development Fund will ensure resources for water points, community halls, and other grassroots needs instantly. For a unified face of Kenya in government, we must formalize the office of the Prime Minister and the leader of the official opposition to ensure that every region sees its face in the mirror of government. On the same breath, fellow citizens, allow me to mention that a referendum in 2027 will give us an opportunity to completely solve the riddle of the two-thirds gender and its compliance, not merely as a constitutional requirement, but also as an act of fairness and inclusive democracy. A recalibration of our constitution will help us achieve this as well. Having said that, fellow citizens, allow me to make a clarion call that every one of our people must register and vote. Do not be the person who complains about the harvest but refuses to plant the seed. If you have an ID but no voter's card, you are surrendering your voice. Silence is a choice to be ignored. That means if you are quiet, you want to be ignored. No complaints without participation. No complaints without participation. To the youth, and on those numbers, we shall give you numbers of registration from the IBC a little later. Umboko has got some numbers, Umboko Vilemba. I have some numbers we shall share with you.